And we start with a big breaking news development. Selena Quintanilla-Pérez's killer, Yolanda Saldivar, has been denied parole. Good evening to you. I'm Mia Grady.
And I'm Len Cannon. Obviously, this is a story we have been covering for decades. This news breaking just a few minutes ago. Orko Mana joins us live here in studio with the very latest. Orko?
Yeah, well, Len and Mia, we know that the Board of Parole was considering this, and we know that 30 years have passed since Selena's death, and we know that the Board of Paroles knows that this was a really high-stakes case, and as Len said, it's a case that we've been covering for a long time, and we also know that this decision was supposed to be made by Sunday. It has obviously happened a few days before that. But we know that the Texas Board of Parole just sent out a statement saying that their decision was made because of the nature of the offense. We know that this was a deadly shooting. The panel says that the record indicates, quote, that the instant offense has elements of brutality, violence, assaultive behavior, or conscious selection of victims' vulnerability, indicating a conscious disregard for the lives, safety, or property of others. Again, as we have been talking about, this has been a case that we have really been focusing on over the past 30 almost years. Again, Monday will be the 30-year anniversary since Selena's death. And just to put this into some perspective, the panel that made this decision is a 3-person body. And in order to get a decision, either the granting of a parole or the denial of a parole, it is a simple majority. So 2 people have to say that we either grant or deny this parole. So clearly this board, again, as I mentioned, denied this parole. This is a look at the Texas Department of Criminal Justice website where we can see, again, there was that decision that was made. And there are, as I said, 3 people who are in charge of making this decision. And we talked to legal analysts earlier today, KHOU 11 legal analyst Carmen Rowe, who told us that this outcome was expected. We were expecting to see a denial. Again, any decision can be made. It could go either way, but experts were telling us, given that this is Saldivar's first date for appeal, that it was likely not going to be granted. For her parole was likely not going to be granted. And we know that also the board mentioned that the next review for this case will be in March 2030. That is 5 years from now, when a case like this, when a parole decision is denied. It is for a first-degree murder case, it is between 1 and 5 years is when the next time that this could be looked at, and the panel decided to go for the maximum 5 years, which again legal analysts told us was expected. Len and Mia?
Yeah, the parole board, Orko, had until Sunday to make a decision, making it just a few minutes ago on a Thursday. Thank you. Obviously a big story we continue to work on throughout the evening. We will have updates for you live on air, get some sound bites from other folks today, all of it on KHOU.com.